After uploading, I'm going to let you know. Just wait. I'm going to upload the script of class test 2. Then we are going to continue from the single cycle data part from the last class lecture. Just wait. So half of the scripts have been uploaded. You guys can start checking, and the rest of the scripts I'm going to upload. Just wait. All scripts uploaded for CD2. Just check and let me know if there is any discrepancy between the total marks in the script and shown in the Excel file. Okay. Only then just please let me know. Otherwise, just you don't have to hesitate about your marks. Let me know in 5 minutes at 2:15. I'm going to start conducting the class lecture for today from single cycle.
আচ্ছা, 2 নাম্বার কোশ্চেনটা স্যার যদি একটু বুঝাই দিতেন তাহলে ভালো হতো। ওটা আর কি ক্লিয়ার না যে কিভাবে আঁকাবো।
Okay, is there any discrepancy between the marks you can see in the Excel file and in your checklist script? Any differences? No? Then I'm going to share my screen just a minute. Can you see the screen? You can see the screen? Please let me know. Can you see the screen? Can you hear me loud and
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Okay, you guys can hear me loud and clear. Thank you for the response. Okay, so what we have seen in the last class lecture, that we have seen store word and load word instruction, how these instructions work in single cycle. In single cycle, we have five parts. First, we fetch the instruction in instruction memory, instruction fetch. Then register read, instruction decode, reading the source registers, uh, reading the source registers in here. Then we execute any operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or any logical AND or NOR XOR operation in here. If there is any memory related word that we have seen for store word and load word instruction, we do the work in here. And for any instruction that has a destination register, we need to write value in destination register. So this is WB, write back phase, write back the value in destination register. We have seen how marks works. Then we have seen how add instruction works in a class where we have to sketch all the data part. We have to overwrite all the data part. Uh, Recording is very one fine. Okay. So we have to overwrite all the necessary data part that we are accessing. Okay, and we have to actually circle the marks value 0 or 1, which one we are actually selecting, like it is 1, it is 0, it is 0, it is 0 as well. Okay, and we are writing the control unit values as well. What are these values? We have seen this for add instruction, and then we have seen for store word instruction where we have to write some value to this address using memory write. In memory write, we have to give 1 to write some value in this address. And in the load word, we have seen we have to read the value of this address using the memory read pin, memory pin. We had to use this pin is equal to 1 to read this value, and then through this marks we have taken this value in here in write data to write in the destination register 0 to 16. And I have given you a homework as well. Homework. So have you done anything about the homework? Please let me know. Have you done anything about the homework? I have asked you guys to solve the question for add I. This one. Add I. How many of you have tried to find out the solution? Actually, I gave this in the class to find the solution. But you said you better wanted this to be as a homework. So how many of you have the solution of that problem? How many? did face any problem during the solution? No one faced any problem during the solution, or no one had tried? I'm confused. Okay, so doesn't matter. You can still practice. There is a lot of time left in this week. So today we are going to see this branch on equal instruction. Okay, how this works in single cycle data path. Let me show you. Uh, Up to now, those instruction we have seen, this is the longest one. Okay, although if I show you the slide in here, the solution in here, you'll be able to see for store word there were four, for dot word there were actually seven controlling values. Here is only three, but I'm still saying this is the longest one to understand. This is the most detailed one. Okay, most detailed one to understand. You have to understand everything in here in this branch on equal instruction. We are going to know about this shift left to this adder ALU and this AND gate, how this works. Everything in here. So this is the longest one to me to understand. Although the solution is very small, we are going to understand everything in here. Okay. So just wait. You can see this Jamboard. Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the instruction name is BEQ. To work this instruction in single cycle data path, we have to understand how this works in actual. Okay, we have to understand the instruction branch on equal. This is branch on equal instruction. Okay, in this instruction there is two source register at the first, then a address, where we actually jump if these two source registers are equal. So first we have to check, and branch on equal is of jump type as well. Sorry, I type as well. So let me drag this to next page. Branch on equal is I type as well. So this S0 will be in cross connection will be in here in S0. This is 16 to 20. This S1 will be in here, register number 17, 21 to 25. And this address, however, this address is not directly stored in the 0 to 15 number section, but it is divided by 4 and kept in here. And we do know why it is divided by 4, no need to explain again. So that value 2000 is divided by 4 and kept it in here in this 500. Okay, now what we need to do is this. What we are going to do in this instruction is this. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to check if these two registers are equal, source registers. Check if 21 to 25 and 16 to 20 are equal or not, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have to give me continuous response so that I can understand you are in with me. So after we check if these two are equal, if these two are equal, do PC is equal to jump address. If not, do PC is equal to PC plus 4. Right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Jump address here is 2000. So if they are equal, we have to assign PC the new jump address. If these two are not equal, we have to assign PC plus 4. And where we do that? We do that in here. Either we assign PC is equal to PC plus 4. This is PC plus 4. As you can see, this is PC plus 4. This is PC plus 4. So if we select 0 from this marks, we have to assume the source registers are not equal. That is why it is PC plus 4 in the PC. If it is 1 selected, then we have to assume that these two source registers in branch on equal instructions are equal. That is why the new jump address, remember this is the new jump address calculation. How it is done, I'm going to explain later. But for now, this is the jump address we need to calculate in here to get it in the pin number 1. So if we select the pin number 1, new jump address will be stored in PC. So next address we are going to read will be the jump address. So this is how it should be done. So we understand these two things, that we have to check if 21 to 25 and 16 to 20 are equal or not. And then we have to do PC is equal to jump address or PC is equal to PC plus 4. Okay. So now to do that, to check if they are equal or not, we first have to read their value, right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
We have to read 21 to 25 and 16 to 20 in register. That is our first work. After reading their value, we have to execute subtract operation to find out whether they are equal or not. How? Let me show you in here. So first thing first, we are going to read the PC address for branch on equal instruction. Then we are going to give the opcode to our control unit. So our control unit knows this is branch on equal instruction. Then we are going to read these two things in here. This one and this one. After reading these two things, we have these two values in here. Read data 1 directly going to ALU, and read data 2 through a mark will go to ALU, and for that we have to write ALU SRC is equal to 1. Then we have to give ALU op is equal to sub. Can you guys please tell me why we are actually finding the subtract operation to know if they are equal or not? Can you guys please tell me? For example, if we have two variables, forget about the registers, and we want to know if they are equal or not. If we subtract them and get the result 0, we can say they are equal, right?
Yes, sir.
And if we subtract them and the result is non-zero, then we can say they are not equal, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is why we are going to subtract one from another, and there is that zero flag in this ALU, zero flag. And what does this zero flag do? You have heard about sign flag, auxiliary flag, every other flags as well, and you have heard about the zero flag as well. That zero flag, that zero flag will be one if the subtraction result is zero. In ALU, if the subtraction result is zero, that zero flag will be one. So zero flag one means it is saying the result is zero. If the subtraction result is non-zero, not equal to zero, a non-zero number, then zero flag will be zero. Is it clear? Please
Yes, sir.
respond. Okay. That is why to find out whether these two values are equal or not, we have to subtract each from another one, each other. Okay. We have to subtract one from another. By subtracting, we are going to know by this zero flag whether it is equal or not. Okay. Now, in this instruction, jump possible or not?
Possible, sir.
So branch is equal to 1. For every other instruction we have seen, branch was equal to 0, but now branch will be is equal to 1. Now if branch is equal to 1, branch is equal to 1, this 1 will go to this pin. Now output of this AND gate depends on this input, right? If this input is 0, output will be 0. If this input is 1, output will be 1, right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
If we have 1 in one input in the AND gate, the output will depend on the other input. If that is 0, output will be 0. If that is 1, output will be 1. So if the two source, I assume the two source registers are equal. If the two source registers are equal, then subtraction result will be 0.
স্যার ব্রাঞ্চের পার্টটা স্যার একটু বুঝিনি যে এক কিভাবে হলো।
What?
স্যার
This one?
জিরোর পার্টটা তো ইকুয়াল হলে জিরো হবে, কিন্তু স্যার যদি ব্রাঞ্চ এই যে এখানে ওয়ান হলো, এই ইনপুটটা স্যার কিভাবে হলো?
This one?
জি স্যার।
Branch is equal to 1. That is why
এটা কি
branch is
অলওয়েজ
actually...
ওয়ান স্যার?
No, no, no. Why it is always 1? In the last class lectures, we have seen that if there is no jump possible, then branch is 0. In this instruction, jump is possible, then branch will be 1.
ওকে স্যার, লাস্ট ক্লাসে ছিলাম না তো তাই জানি না স্যার।
If you have missed the last class, then it will be a problem. Okay, so this is it. If there is no jump possible in the instruction, such as store word or load word or add instruction, where there is no jump possible, we set branch is equal to 0. Now this is branch on equal instruction, jump is possible, so we set branch is equal to 1. So branch is equal to 1 means AND gate has 1 in here. So AND gate's output will depend on this input, right?
জি স্যার, বুঝতে পারছি।
Okay, so I assume the two resistors are equal. If the two resistors are equal, their subtraction result will be 0. So 0 flag will be 1, right? Please respond.
জি স্যার।
So if the 0 flag is 1, if they are equal, if the 0 flag is 1, it will give a 1 in this AND gate. Output will be 1. It will select this one, and this input will go to PC. And remember, this is the jump address, and this is PC plus 4. Is it clear?
স্যার এখানে জাম্প অ্যাড্রেস PC+4 এভাবে লিখতে হবে?
No need to write. I am just writing it for your understanding.
ওকে স্যার।
Okay. For example, if these two values are not equal, if these two source registers are not equal, their subtraction will be a non-zero result, right?
ইয়েস স্যার।
Then zero flag will be 0. For non-zero result, zero flag will be 0. If the zero flag is 0, let me use another pen in here. If the zero flag is 0, if this zero flag is 0, this input will be 0, output of the AND gate will be 0, this will be selected and this will go to the PC, right?
জি স্যার।
So it can be either 0 or 1, we don't know. So when you are going to find out the solution, you are going to only override this line and do not select anything from it, because anything could be selected depending on the two source registers value, whether they are equal or not. Is it clear? When you are going to find out the solution, you don't have to select any from here, because anything could be selected. Is it clear? Please respond.
জি স্যার।
Okay, so now question is, how this is the jump address, right? We don't know. We know as this is really PC. We know this is PC and this is 4. So this will be PC plus 4. So we know this is PC plus 4. How this is jump address? We have to know how this is jump address. In this instruction, there is that 0 to 15 in here. In the 0 to 15, we have 500, right? But 500, is it the jump address? No, right?
জি স্যার।
500 is not the jump address. 2000 is the jump address. So whatever is in this 0 to 15, we have to multiply it by 4 to get the jump address.
ইয়েস স্যার।
So we are doing it in here. This 0 to 15 will be through to sign extend, and this value will go to this shift left 2. Shift left 2 will multiply this 0 to 15 with 4, right? Please respond.
जी सर.
And this will become 2000 in here. And now do not care too much about why it is being added with PC plus 4 to merge it as a jump address. You do not worry about this now. So this will be the jump address in here. Okay. Is it clear to all of you? Please respond. Clear? Please respond.
স্যার আরেকবার স্যার শুরু থেকে একবার রিভিউ দেবেন?
From the start. Okay. I'm going to give you a brief explanation from the start. So this is branch on equal instruction. We have this instruction. We have to compare if these two source registers are equal or not. If they are equal, we are going to jump to 2000. But in here, we write down the registers in cross connection. S0 is in 16, S1 is in, sorry, S0 is in 16 to 20, S1 is in, let me write S0, S1. You guys are going to get confused if I don't write this. So this is S0 and S1. So S0 is in here, S1 is in here. In cross connection, this 2000 is divided by 4 and kept in here. And why we divide by 4, we already know about this thing. So we have to compare these two registers if they are equal or not. How? By subtracting each other. If we get the subtraction result as 0, we say they are equal. If non-zero, they are not equal. Okay. And then we have to jump. If they are equal, we have to jump to this address. But this address is not the correct address we want to jump. We have to multiply it by 4. And how we multiply it by 4? By shifting the value left 2 times. That is why this 0 to 15, 500, this was actually 500, right? This 500 here will be shift lefted 2 times, and this value will be 2000. New jump address. Clear? Now please respond.
স্যার এলইউ সোর্সটা স্যার 0 হবে না স্যার?
What? Okay. Every source will be 0, yes. We have selected 0 in here. Every source will be 0. Yes. Everything understandable in here? Please respond.
ইয়েস স্যার.
Okay. If everything is understandable, then good. We are going to see one more instruction in today's class. I wanted to show you many more things, but you guys are responding very less. That makes me worried, and I don't think I should show you too much of the things in today's class lecture. I'm going to show you another instruction, that is jump instruction. Only jump in today's class lecture. Only one instruction. I used to also actually show pipelining also in this class lecture, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to show you how this jump instruction works in today's class lecture. But before that, you need to do some practice. If you guys don't do these practices in classes on your own, you're never going to do these solutions. And pipelining is related to single cycle. If you do not understand these things in the next class lectures in the pipelining, you're not going to understand anything in here. Okay, so I have tried to give you practice problems during class lectures. You didn't practice. Tried to give this as homework. You didn't practice. So now I'm going to give you again this work, and you need to practice. Okay. So do find the solution of this add I instruction and let me know when you are done. Okay. Find the solution of add I on your own. Try. If you face any problem, that is good. I can give you the hint about the problems, the mistakes you are making. Okay. In case you don't try, do not expect anything from me if you do not try in the class lectures. Okay, that was class perform part of the class performance in the last class lectures. You guys have demanded to be that to be homework. So I have given homework. No one has practiced. So practice this now. I'm going to only share the solution of the BEQ in case you need it. Do let me know in the chat box when you are done. I'm waiting for 10 more minutes. If you do not find the solution, then it is all up to you. After 10 more minutes, I'm going to ask you guys to show me the solution. If you don't, then I'm going to go to the jump instruction. anyone has the solution? Anyone tried and faced any problem? Please do let me know so that I can help you with the problems. If you can learn from your mistake, that is the best. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give you some more time as well. I'm going to show you the jump instruction as well. You are going to give me response, spontaneous response in jump instruction. I'm going to see how you understand the jump instruction. Then I'm going to come back again to see how you are actually doing to find the solution of add. Okay, so let me share my entire screen. You understand the jump instruction, right? You have seen the jump instruction previously as well. This is jump instruction, jump 1000. And what we do in this type of instruction, this address 1000 will be divided by 4 and stored in this 0 to 25 because this is 26 bit, this is 6 bit. So for this jump instruction, this 0 to 25 will be together, meaning some value. What is the jump address? Right? Please respond. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So this jump 1000, this 1000 is divided by 4 and kept it in here in the midfield, right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
And this is 26 bit value. So it is 0 to 25. So we need 0 to 25 together. And in jump instruction, what we do? We do a unconditional jump. We just directly go and jump into that address. So what we need to do, we need to multiply this value by 4 or shift left this value by 2, shift left to 2 times to get the value 1000 and jump in that address. So we have to load PC with a new jump address, right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how we are going to do this. This is jump instruction. Okay, now in this single cycle data part, we have 26 to 31 previously. 21 to 25, 16 to 20, 11 to 15, 0 to 15, 0 to 5. But we don't have that 0 to 25 together, right? Right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
So if we don't have that 0 to 25 together, then we are going to need that together. So in here, what we are going to do is we are going to take another new line which will be from this 0 to 31 and we are going to say this is 0 to 25 together, 0 to 25, as we need it separately. Now after we separate this 0 to 25, we need to shift left this value 2 times, right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
We need to shift left this value 2 times to get the original jump address. Now this is 26 bit value. This 0 to 26, 0 to 25 is 26 bit value. We need to shift left this 2 times to get a 28 bit value. How? I'm going to explain now. For example, we have 100. This is 4 in binary, right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
If we shift left this 2 times, then we are going to add 2 zeros at the right. So this 3 bit will become 5 bit value, right?
Yes, sir.
After shift left 2. So if we shift left this 0 to 25 two times, which is 26 bit value from 0 to 25, if we shift left this two times, it will be a 28 bit value, right?
Yes, sir.
But to make a jump, for PC to make a jump, we need a 32 bit value. We need a 32 bit value. After shift left, it becomes 28. So this 28 bit value might be like this from 1011, something like this. Okay. So this is 28 bit value. We merge this 28 bit value with this 28 bit value with PC plus 4 rest of the 4 bits from 29 to 31. If this is 28 bit value, then we can clearly say this is from 0 to 27, right?
Yes, sir.
0 to 27. So it will be 28, I guess. Yes. So if this 28 bit value in binary is 20 from 0 to 27, then we need to make it a 32 bit to make it a 0 to 31 bit binary number. We need this address to be a 32 bit number. To add this, we merge PC plus 4's topmost 4 bit with it to make it a 32 bit number. As you can see, this is 28 bit number in here. This is 28 bit number in here, and with that we have added or merged topmost 4 bit from 28 to 31 to make this jump address 0 to 31. Make this jump address 0 to 31. Is it clear? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay. After that, we are not going to use this marks again. This marks will not be used again. Why? Because in this marks, two inputs was actually PC plus 4. This was PC plus 4, and this was old jump address, right? For a branch on equal instruction or branch on not equal instruction. This was old jump address. We don't any of this, but we do need this value in here. This one. This is the new jump address. As you can see, this is the new jump address. So we do need this value for this instruction to go to PC, right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
To do that, we have removed this connection from this to PC. Let me show you. We have removed this connection, this marks to PC. We have removed this connection from this marks to PC. Instead, we have taken this input in the 0 number bit as we no longer going to use it. And in the 1 number pin, in the new marks, we have selected this jump address. And we are going to take this in the PC. And for every marks, if you can see, for every marks, like for this marks, there is a selection pin. For this marks, there is a selection pin. For this marks, there is a selection pin. So for every marks, there is a selection pin. But if we introduce a new marks, there will be no new selection pin for that. So they have added another selection pin, that is jump. They have added this jump selection pin here, and in this instruction they are going to give that jump is equal to 1. So if this jump is equal to 1, it will give 1 in here. It will select the new jump address from here to this PC. So everything clear? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this is very good. And in here, what we have seen is that we have to modify this single cycle data path. Old data path was not enough for this jump instruction to get executed. That is why we have modified this single cycle data path. And in this data path, only this fetch, instruction fetch has been used. Except for that, none of this register read, as there is no register in the jump instruction used, no execution calculation used, no memory used, no write back result destination result used. Only a jump to the new jump address made possible with this modification. So this jump instruction needed modification. Is it clear to you? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I'm going to find you the solution for add I instruction. In here, you are going to help me with this. Okay. For add I instruction. As this was class performance homework, then class performance, you guys hardly even respond. I don't know you even care for you as well. So this is add I. I'm going to give you the solution for add I now. This is add I instruction. Okay. For add I instruction, how a add I instruction looks like. Let me take this as the here. So assume this is add I, not add I. Add I. This will be cross connection as it is I type. S0 will be in here, S1 will be in here, 1 will go to in here, right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So whatever is in 0 to 15, we will have to add this 0 to 15 with S1 and store the result on S0.
Yes, sir.
So if I can say I have to read the value of S1, add with 1, then store the result with in S0. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
So I have to read the value of S1, 21 to 25, and S0, 16 to 20 is destination register. Okay. So first of all, I have to read PC value. Then I have to read S1, 21 to 25. I have that value on ALU directly. Then I have to read this 0 to 15. I have to add with ALU. So this is going through a marks pin number 1 in ALU in here. So I have to select ALU source. ALU source is equal to 1. Then I have to give ALU off as add so that these two are added. Add. After these two are added, result is in here. I want this result to go to 16 to 20 S0, right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Please respond. I want this result to go to S0.
Yes, sir.
So what I need to do, I need to take this S0 16 to 20 in destination register, in write register, using this marks 0. So REGDST, this selection pin of this marks register destination will be 0. Then I have to take this value in here from this marks 0 number pin to write data, to write onto the destination register. Okay, so I have to select mem to register, mem to register as 0. Now to write this value in this destination register, what I need to give in register, right? Please respond. 1 or 0 in here. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
36 of them present, hardly
Yes, sir.
any response. So what we have to do in here, we have to write down the result in destination register. We have prepared the result in here. That result using this marks is in this write data. And if we want to write any value of this write data onto this write register, we have to give register write is equal to 1. So this value will be in here. Our work for this instruction is done. Is there any jump possible in add instruction?
Sir,
Any jump possible?
no, sir.
No. Then branch will be what?
0.
Branch will be 0. Very good. Then branch will be 0. So is it clear to you? Please respond.
Yes, sir. স্যার এটা কি
Okay.
লোডের মতো কাজ করতেছে?
No, 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 not. It is not like the load instruction. Let me show you. We are writing the result to the destination register. Remember, whenever there is a destination register, like there is a destination register, we have to take this destination register to this write register. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then whatever the value we want to write in this destination register, we have to take this value to write data. We prepared that value in here by adding these two S1 and 1. This S1 registers value and 1, 0 to 15. So we have prepared this value S1's value and 1 from here using this marks. 1 number pin ALU source is equal to 1. Then ALU op is equal to add. We have added these two values in here. We have prepared that value. Now we want this value in write data to store in the destination register. So we have taken this value from this marks 0 number pin to here in this write data. So we have given mem to register as 0, mem to register as 0. And to take this destination register onto this write register, because this write register is connected with this marks has two inputs, 16 to 20, 11 to 15. But in this instruction, 16 to 20 is destination register. So we have to take this 16 to 20 to the destination register using selecting this 0 number pin. So we have given this register destination as 0, register destination as 0. Now we have F0 in here. We have the value we wanted to write that in here. To write this value in this register, we have to give register write is equal to 1. So register write is equal to 1. This value is written here in this write register. Now there is no jump possible in this instruction. As there is no jump possible in this instruction, this is in here. Branch is equal to 0. Our all work for adding instruction is done. And rest of the thing is, as there is no jump, branch is equal to 0, branch is equal to 0, then we have to complete this. If branch is equal to 0, if one input of this AND gate is 0, output will be 0. Right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Then this 0 will be selected, and this 0 is actually this PC plus this 4. This is a adder. So this is PC plus 4. And this will go from this to this pin, and this will, by selecting this 0, we are going to select this 0. So PC will be PC plus 4, as there is no jump possible in this instruction for the next instruction. So is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So anyone, please let me know if you have any problem in this instruction. If you have any problem, do please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to take the attendance, and that will be all for today's class. I wanted to show you pipeline, but we don't have sufficient time to actually show you the pattern. At least I need 40-50 minutes to explain the pipeline topic to you. This is a really big topic. In the next class test, there will be that single cycle and pipelining included. Okay.
Sir, when will be our next city?
After I finish the topic pipelining, then we are going to take the next city. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So for now, I'm just taking the attendance. Please respond. তাসলিম কবির ঐশী,
স্যার আছি।
আয়েশা মেহজাবিন,
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার।
ফারিয়া জামান is present, আহমেদ আম্মার,
Present, ma'am. Present, sir.
আয়েশা সিদ্দিকা শ্যামা,
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার।
আব্দুল আল ফাহাদ absent, ওমর শিয়াম,
Yes, sir.
নিগার সুলতানা ঋতু,
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার।
জুলকারনাইন সৌরভ,
Present, sir.
আফানুর হাসান absent, সালে আকরাম জয়,
Present, sir.
রাকিবুল ইসলাম সজীব,
Present, sir.
আরজিত মুস্তাফা,
Present, sir.
আহমেদ মুসা তাসনিম,
Yes, sir.
হাসিম শাওন,
স্যারও ছিল স্যার।
মুহিব আল হাসান absent, নাজমা আক্তার নিতা,
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার।
নুসরাত জাহান,
ইয়েস স্যার।
আব্দুল্লাহ মামুন,
Present, sir. Present.
ইশতিয়াক রহমান,
Present, sir.
মিল্লাত হোসেন,
Present, sir.
মালিয়া মেহজাবিন মিতু,
ইয়েস স্যার।
স্যার হ্যান্ড রাইজ
ফারজানা,
করতে স্যার আব্দুল
ফারজানা আহমেদ রিথেন,
ইয়েস স্যার।
ইনসাদ ইসলাম,
Yes, sir.
সামিয়া আহমেদ,
ইয়েস স্যার।
জাহিদুল ইসলাম বাঁধন,
Yes, sir.
শাহপরান রিফাত,
Yes, sir.
তারিকুল ইসলাম সোহান,
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার
তাহলিল আজিম,
Present, sir.
ইয়ামিন আহমেদ,
Yes, sir.
মারিয়া মেহজাবিন,
ইয়েস স্যার।
গাদ্দাফি,
The Gaddafi current চলে গেছে।
was he here in the class?
জি স্যার ছিল।
Okay. রাশিদুল ইসলাম,
Yes, sir.
আতিক শাহরিয়ার,
Present, sir.
শাকিল আহমেদ, absent, তানভীর,
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার
সুমাইয়া ইয়াসমিন,
ইয়েস স্যার।
তারিকুজ্জামান তুহিন,
স্যার তুহিন ছিল।
আরিফুল ইসলাম, আরিফুল ইসলাম,
স্যার
absent,
প্রেজেন্ট।
সামিয়া
Present, sir.
ইয়াসমিন,
স্যার।
ফারহান শাহরিয়ার,
Yes, sir.
সিয়াম হোসেন সরকার,
Present, sir.
SM9,
Yes, sir. Sir,
SM9. Okay, I'm going to take the name of the absentees. Please respond if you are in.
স্যার আব্দুল্লাহ মামুন
Abdullah
প্রেজেন্ট।
Fahad, Abdullah Fahad, absent. Afanur Hassan. I'm only taking the name of the absentees. Please respond. Abdullah Fahad, absent. Afanur Hassan,
Sir, আপনার present, sir.
Afan, present. Okay.
ইয়েস স্যার
Then Muhib Al Hassan,
স্যার ওর
absent.
কারেন্ট চলে গেছে স্যার।
কারেন্ট চলে গেছে।
Present. Okay, Shakil Ahmed, present. Absent. Shakil Ahmed, absent. Ariful Islam,
স্যার
absent.
আরিফ।
Sir, Ariful Islam present.
Okay. Ariful Islam, present.
Sir,
Okay,
mic problem.
few absentees. I'm taking the name of the absentees again. Abdullah Al Fahad, then Mama Shakil Ahmed. Only two absentees in that class. Abdullah Al Fahad and Shakil Ahmed. So I'm saving the attendance now. Who was raising his hand? No one? Okay, fine. So I'm going to stop the screen share. So if you have any queries, you can ask. Otherwise, I'm just going to stop the recording as well as the class lecture.